All right, what's up, everyone? Rome back here with Imagine Garage. We're working on the one series again, right? But crazy cool. We just got the shipment in of everything we needed from NRG. NRG Prisma, they've partnered up on a lot of things with us. They've basically been here from the very, very, very beginning. I got to show you this wheel too, actually. The wheel isn't part of it. We're still designing the wheel, which you guys will see shortly. But this is the old wheel that I had designed the first time, just because Jason just got the new like printer to print out custom wheels. And this is what it looks like. It's really cool. So he puts it on the laser machine and then he can cut whatever he wants. So on this wheel, I have Imagine Garage for the shop with like Drifto spec on the background. Then on this side, we have a Garagistic. And then on the bottom, we have my Rome 171 number. So really, really cool. And then NRG tagged here on the bottom there and NRG tagged here. Also on all of my wheels, I like them thicker than normal. So it's like twice as thick, the actual barrel part of the wheel. So I really like a kind of a thicker wheel. And the reason why is as you're driving, it helps keep your thumb out of getting stuck inside the wheel. So if you notice, the stitching on it is tapered. There we go. It's all tapered. And the reason why is to try and help you keep your thumb out when you're letting the wheel slide through your hands. So super nice design. I love that wheel. That's something that, that's the first one we did that was never for sale. We just made it. So I have it on the car for right now. But yeah, now we went there and we got all the proper stuff for Jack's car. So let me come show you what it is over here. And like I said, these guys are awesome. Awesome. So they have a new seat that just came out. This is kind of an exclusive. It is a full carbon. So NRG built a full carbon, and then Prisma made one that's wider. So the NRG one is quite small. It's designed for like a 30 waist. This one is designed for a much bigger waist. And Jack is a little bit bigger than I am, so this should be a perfect seat. Boom, check it out. So the new Prisma seat. Super nice stitching, great color scheme too. It'll go with our pink and yellow and teals and other colors that are in the car. It's quite good. I don't want to sit in it because I'm in dirty clothes, but it's very, very, very cool. And check it out. It's got like a carbon lay with all of the iridescent on it. So now, as we have a passenger seat that matches it, the passenger seat is identical to this. The only difference is the passenger seat doesn't have the halo part. And the reason why they didn't do the halo on the passengers is just more comfortable. It's easier to see. And as we're climbing in and out of the car, working on the car, we can actually get over and work in the back. So for this, it's, we have to have a halo for the driver, but for the passenger, we don't need to have one. Most times we don't have passengers anyways. And even the stitching and printing on this down here is super, super nice. So big fan of the new one. If you see these, don't eat them. Throw away. Do not eat. But yes, these are really cool. They come with the extra bolsters. They come with this back thing. So you just tear this off, and then you can Velcro it wherever you want it. I normally put it back here, which kind of just keeps me settled in the seat. Some people put it up here. Some people put them, that's probably the only, actually I've seen someone put it up here too, which is kind of weird. I don't know, that bothers my neck, but it is an idea. And being a skeleton style seat, all these pads come off. So however you want to make it, you can. If you're like, oh, I want more room for a Hans device, you can pull the little neck pad out. Or, I have a really big helmet, you can pull the helmet pad out. So they make it really kind of option friendly where you can do it different ways. You can also, I believe they have 3 different colors in this too. I think they have a gray and a red and maybe even a blue, so maybe 4 colors. But we chose the black one because the black on the black in the gray I think will look really, really clean. So let me get all situated. Let me mount this guy up. We also got these, which are the NRG like side brackets, bolsters. They're really cool because of these extra slits. So first of all, race car, so you want to go light. This is all aluminum. And then this being diagonal allows you to actually, like when the seat's in it, I'll show you in a second, you can rock and rotate the seat. So the seat will like clink, slide down or slide up. So really allows us to really get the seat in the exact position without having to jump up a hole. You can just pivot the seat. And if you do need it to go up in height, you can go up or down in height without having to change the angle of the seat. So it's quite cool. Very, very, very cool. So let me get these in, set up. I'll show you how that's going to go in. And then the last part to make all this work is the Garagistic floor mounts. So you've seen these in all the cars that we run. Garagistic supports us in literally in every possible way. They make custom stuff if we need it. This is not custom. This is literally from them. However, underneath it is all pocketed. It's already bolted in, so I don't want to take it apart, but just trust me, it's all pocketed in the backside to make it extra lightweight. So really nice there. And we found a cool trick. In a gutted car, if we shave from here to here off just on the back side of this, just a little bit, it fits in this way, which now allows you to be centered in the steering wheel. So BMWs have a tendency for you to be kind of off center and like you sit over here and the wheel's over here. But now they make it to where I can flip this guy around as long as I don't have carpet, and it will push up against the firewall and I can move everything over and make it nice and tidy. So this side, NRG also sent us some rails, so that's going to go on the other seat, but we're going to put the driver's seat in first, get it situated over there, and then from there we'll put in the passenger seat and kind of start finishing up this build. I mean, dude, this thing is getting cool. We're getting very, very close, running out of time at the same time, but everything's coming in just as we need. We also, I don't know if I showed you guys, but this is the taller Wisefab Hydro, so really, really stoked on that. The other one was about this high, and it was a little bit too low. I don't like it below the center line of the wheel, so a little bit higher allows you to grab it, but it's still out of view of the judges. So if you do have, a quick e-brake pull, at least it's still out of the view. So you gotta think about all kinds of things when you're building a car. We go quite extreme on it. But let me get this set up, and over there, I'll put the first bracket on this side, bolted in on that, and then figure out where I think the seat needs to go. All right, so I got the seat in. It looks super, super good. It's very well centered too, which is really hard to do in these cars. But yeah, it's all good to go. It's all mounted in. I am now gonna put the harnesses in, just to see how it all looks and fits. But it looks like it should be good, and he has plenty of headspace. I mean, this is just hose, just temporary, but look at how much room he has till his head. So tons of room up there. I don't want it anywhere near anything that he can hit his head on. So yeah, it's kind of hard to tell there, but it's very, very centered. Gets a good point of view. Sets him up like right about there. So quite nice. Good to go. The fitment. A lot of times people worry about not having enough room in a car for a seat. I mean, I have tons of room over here to the wall, or till a door, or till anything. So yeah, I think you're good, dude. This thing is a really wide version of the smaller NRG seat. So Prisma has kind of knocked it out of the ball with this one. This one's quite good. So we're gonna do the same seat on the other side, but without a halo. So give me a second to do that. But first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the harnesses and see what it looks like all black with the harnesses in here too. Box of NRG harnesses. These ones and these ones, and you're like, oh, why are they open? Well, they're already open because basically I had these in my car for SEMA, and at the last round we wanted to put the bright, like, colorful ones in it, so we put a pink one and a green one in my car, and then we saved the black ones to put back into Jack's car. So they have been mounted in my car, but I mean, they're literally brand new, so for SEMA, not a big deal. So we're going to take these, we're going to mount these in this car right now. Oh, there we go. We're going to mount these in this car and see how they line up, see how they work. I think they're going to look awesome. Let me do the shoulder straps, and then we'll go through and work through the bottom. The bottom one is the biggest pain underneath because you never know how tall it needs to be, but the rears should be able to get semi-close. So here's a look at the brand new Prisma seat. That is not, this is the non-halo. So brand new standard Prisma seat. Super nice, extra side bolsters if you prefer. And this should be very comfy for any passenger. So passenger side, like I said, no halo. This is nice. This will give them a little bit of extra boost. They can also put it on the bottom if they have to go up, just as like a quick fix for a one lapper. But yeah, this is the setup. So once again, love the nice printing on it. Great colors there. It's gonna all match with the car very, very, very well. Let me get this set up and get it installed, and all of these seats too. Check it out. So all of the seats have the same standard, the FIA sanctioning on it, and they're good till 2029. 2029, that's insane. I can't believe this seat is good till almost 2030. Like, that doesn't even make sense in my head. But anyways, yeah, things racing, we're good to go. Let me get this in, and we'll get it all set up with a pair. Seats all installed now. Now we have the full pair matching with the NRG hook in the middle. Look at this shot. So good looking. So we're good to go on that. That's pretty much all set up. It wasn't too difficult to get the seats in, the harnesses in. This seat was really easy to get in. Gives me just enough room to be able to get the battery and everything out of it, but pushes it back far enough that it's not in the way of the driver if you have a passenger here. So pretty stoked on the seats. I think there'll be quite a good addition. I like the little glitter to it. So that's really, really cool as well. So yeah, now we're all set up. He's set there. I don't know what the next part of this is that we're doing, but as of right now, we're pretty good here. We might need to do a little bit of maybe a windshield or something like that, obviously. But I think we're probably going to just get it set up, get it wired, do engine harness and all that. And then, oh, actually, you know what? The next big part of it will be this. It'll be the rear subframe stuff. So I have all that from Wisefab. All those parts are right here under the blanket. So that's all of the Wisefab parts, and they will be ready to go for us next. So next part of this video, or next video you guys will see, is the whole rear end, what we're doing, how we're doing the dry brake setup, all the Willwood things and everything on the back. But yeah, just want to show you guys the install and the seats, the new Prisma seats. They are fire. I highly, highly recommend them. They fit well, and they have a ton of room to keep you safe. Like, he's way far away. So enjoy, get yourself some NRG seats. Let's go, buddy. All right, next part of this rear end, the fun part. So today is a insane packed day. Yesterday / a couple hours ago, last night, Hot Pit Auto Fest, we ended up coming out on top, winning the entire event in Sally, just thrashing and making it happen. And now today, kind of lost my voice from yelling and everything else, so it was super cool for last night. But today we have a full day of getting a car together, because we have 4 days till Wisefab full lock event. And we have a huge announcement then. By the time you see this video, it will already be announced. But a huge, huge, huge announcement going on there. And we have a long ways to go in 4 days. So we have a car. There's no engine, no drivetrain, and nothing in it. Also has no rear brakes on it. Has no rear lining, none of the brake lines or anything ran. The brackets were just made and finished at Garagistic, which I'll show you. Look absolutely amazing. They really came in clutch and saved us on this. I've had the wrong hub on my car the entire time. So for this car, this 1 Series, we have the right hub, and they made some crazy billet brake caliper brackets. I mean, just insane. So crazy for that. And then right now, what we're going to do to launch this whole thing, to get it all started and going, QuickTime sent us 2 bell housings. You'll see why eventually why we have 2 bell housings, but we're basically running the same engine in both. Yes, first time saying this or telling you guys this, in both 1 Series. So here's the bell housing. It's a custom made bell housing. And what is so magically custom about it, besides that it has RC on it, which it doesn't really matter to me that it has my name on it or RC, but this is the part number, okay? So it's RM-4089, then RC. This RC, like A25S or whatever, this is kind of the key to this thing working. What this is this is a M50/S50, X. So 50, 52, 54, all that. Front, right? And then dog box rear part of this. But this is a 0 spec. So what I mean by 0 is that BMW motors normally have a 30-degree clock on them. So when you lay this motor over like this clocking is straight up and down. So this is normally straight up and down, like right here with the starter almost, or actually in between these 2 pins. Right now, this is straight up and down with the top center of the motor. Why that's important is because, yes, you've guessed it, we are standing up the S54. So we're running twin S54s this year with a spare backup S54 just in case something happens, and we're standing them straight up and down. Why might you ask, why are we standing these straight up and down? Standing them straight up and down because we have taken on a new driver this year. This is not my driver announcement. You guys probably already have that going on. You'll see this. Obviously, this is after. So if you haven't seen the driver announcement, go find that video. But basically now you guys know that Jack Shanahan we've taken on as a teammate also this year. So Jack and myself are going to be driving the crazy 1 Series that we built here in Imagine Garage in the shop. I mean, this is the whole shop. Yep. Me sitting in the middle of the floor takes up like half of the shop, because that's the other wall, which I can like touch stuff on the wall. So very small shop, as you guys know, here at Imagine Garage. I even have an Imagine Garage banner up there, but when I hang it down, it blocks the lights, so it's hard to see on the car. But yes, we have it here. I'll be unloading it out of the trailer here in a second. pulling it over here. But what I need to do with the bell housing. So QuickTime was nice enough to build us a custom-made bell housing for this project. Actually, they made 3 of them for us, so we have 1 for each motor. But what we need to do now is we need to make a right-hand drive and a left-hand drive bell housing. Check this out. This is how this works. So per FD rulebook, which I can probably pull up the FD rulebook page. Hold on a second. Okay, so per FD rulebook, it says right-hand drive or left-hand drive, and it shows you where you can make holes. The reason why you can make a hole here is for venting, and a hole here for venting. So we're gonna have a hole here for venting, hole here for venting, then we're gonna have 2 little holes up here for the lines to come out. On ours, on the left-hand drive one, we're gonna have a hole down here underneath, a hole over here, and then a little hole up here for venting as well. So this is how the bell housing is. This is per the rule book, and the reason why is because they overheat. Now down here, you can see that it's on the bell side down here. You cannot put it up there. And the reason why is this is where all the stuff spins. After it slams apart, and if it does come apart here and shatters down, this is the side this is where there's not a lot of rotational mass. There's basically nothing here but a pilot bearing. So there's not a lot that's supposed to be coming out this or throwing out this direction. By the time it's already banged around, yeah, it might fall out, but it's not coming out at full speed. And what's insane about this is the S54s, Sam has ran to right around 11,000 RPM. 11,000 RPM. Last year he drove his at 9,500 RPM. So this thing is going to straight up zing, like fly. Insane RPM, and we're sending it to the moon. So we do not want any kind of failures. We don't want to lose legs or any limbs. So we run QuickTime bell housing. Now what we get to do is you're like, okay, cool, yeah, it's simple. You just make a hole for venting here and a hole for venting here, and it tells you what size and everything. It's all good, right? Yes. The problem with that scenario is that this is not thin metal. This is steel, and this is very, I think, 1/4 inch or even thicker steel. This bell is no joke. It is insanely thick bell. So I have to figure out how to drill through this. The best way I found so far in the past, at least, was a hole saw and just sit here for a while. So I'm gonna get to that. It's gonna be boring. I'm not gonna film it, but I'll show you what it looks like now, which is not holy. So this is our fully complete non-holy deal, and then we're going to we're gonna drill some big holes in this thing, and yeah, send it right on through and make it legal and make it available to breathe. So give me a little while. For you guys, it'll be a second. Give me yeah, maybe it might be an hour project. So I'll be back with you guys very shortly to show you what the results look like. But I got to get this done because the engine and everything is coming from Sam in about an hour, hour and a half, and I need to be able to assemble the whole entire thing, get it in the car, get it all ready, because tomorrow I have to fly out. I'm flying out to Pure later to do a debut and a bunch of stuff with them, because we're launching a new oil filter product and some crazy stuff for some of the new cars. So we're going to be going over there. But for right now, I got to make sure I get this all in and get everything going. And I have a surprise guest for you guys shortly. So stay tuned. Okay, so it didn't take as long as I thought. It took probably about maybe 30 minutes. And basically what I used was this guy, which is just a Milwaukee like 1 3/4, still a little warm, 1 3/4 hole saw. Drilled a hole where I wanted it. And then just full cented this one. Why it looks like this is because it broke the bit, the centering bit basically. So this guy, it broke this guy off, and then it just kind of started to walk and ate all this. So that was not ideal. This one much cleaner. I did catch it a little bit right here when it broke, but got it all through. And then I took this guy, which is like a little reamer deal, to clean it all off so nothing is sharp, so that if I reach in there to grab something or whatever, it doesn't have any sharp issues or any problems. Originally, I was going to have to make another set of holes right here to get the lines out, but I'm just going to I'm going to try and put the what's it called, slave cylinder inside and see if I can get the lines to come like out and down and over out to here. That way I don't have to have another hole in this thing. But either way, they'll come out here, boom, go to the top there. This is what it looks like with a G-force on it. So this is basically the dog box that we run. Obviously, we run it complete, not an empty shell. But this is the setup. So straight up and down is here. This is pretty much straight up and down with what the center of all that is and where everything's going to be coming out. And then you turn it this way to 9 o'clock. And this is about 9 o'clock. I couldn't really bring it down any farther because this is like where this bolt is and there's other problems there and I can't run the lines there. So I figured just straight across here is a lot easier and simpler. Boom, right there, we're good to go. And this is squared up with the top of it. So this is all centered, and that's why this one is like RC for basically my name, but it makes it 0 in line. So this part number without the RC is a 30-degree kick. The one with RC, I believe, is a 0 degree. So we should be perfect. Everything's all measured up. We gave them the right measurements. So we're gonna get this all bolted on and mocked up on the block, which we're still waiting for the motor, but hopefully the motor will be delivered very, very shortly, and we will get this thing in the car and ready to go. So I just want to show you guys that setup. Next part is I'm going to push the car over here. I need to change some of the wiring, and I need to do all the rear brake setup. So that's the next thing on my little to-do list right now. Let me get to that. So we have the 1 Series now on jack stands up in here. We got to do basically just finish the brake lines in the rear. However, I wanted to show you guys the guests. So we have 2 guests here with us today. Check it out. Boom. We have Jack, which this is his car. Right now it's currently Jack powered. I mean, that's pretty much what's in this.
Ready for me to run.
Yep. And then we have Brandon who came down to help us out. He came and picked up the motor, and this is a brand new S54. So this is a different valve cover than what we're going to be running, but same style engine. Right now we're putting all the flywheel bolts in, and we're going to start building this whole thing and put it all together so we can stab it in and see if this thing's actually going to fit in this car. So, yeah.
I have no other choice.
We have no idea.
It's going in.
It's going to fit somehow. We might not have power steering, but it is going to go inside the car.
Yeah.
So we'll get it in the car, see how it fits, what hits it, and what we're going to do, kind of jamming from there. But right now, basically just flywheel on. We have a fresh clutch right here. So we run this ACT stuff and ACT clutch, which this is a triple disc. It is amazing. Originally designed for a 2J. They modified it and changed it over for us, and it is ready to jam. So super stoked on this. This is going to be a good time. So let me get this unpacked. They're going to get that all set up and torqued down, and then we're going to put it together and get it hopefully in the car and at least mocked up. All right, so we have the back on. We have the bell housing on. We have the G-Force dog box in there. That guy's on, ready to rock and roll. I got Jake going underneath to push the back of the trans up, and this is what the S54 looks like from the front. So kind of cool looking motor package. Obviously we're still in the air. We're going to see if everything fits. My biggest thing is I think the front is going to hit this. So let's hopefully let's just pretend that it's not going to, and that it's going to go all the way back and in. So Jake, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to lower it down. Let's see what happens. So check it out. We have the dog box in the right location, and the engine is in with the manifold and all of it. So we have the manifold on, the intake manifold, the exhaust manifold, and the turbo. Look, a little Derpski. Look at this thing. But it fits quite well. Look at that. So I'm excited. This is going to be a very unique build, very rad build. Like this is cool. So HP Garage has helped us out. Emmanuel Vacca's like program out there in Italy, and then look, he also did the manifold, and it's quite good. What are your thoughts, buddy?
Quite good.
Quite good.
Insult. It looks very, very good, to be fair.
Yeah, it's
the manifolds are lovely. Like they're just gangster looking, to be fair.
yeah.
So, yeah, it looks very, very nice.
And they're all equal length, and like the actual right fire into each one. So as they spin around, they are in firing order. So
it'll be interesting. It's gonna sound good.
It's gonna sound probably like an Indy car. It's gonna sound so crazy, especially from how high it revs. Like you, buddy.
Very, very good.
So we're excited. It's about midnight now. He's gonna play around. I have to leave. I'm headed to a big thing for Purelator in I think North Carolina tomorrow. Actually in like 3 hours. So I'm gonna go to bed. But he's gonna be jamming in the workshop. Workshop he's never been to, never seen before.
Quite a small workshop. Everything seems to be hidden away in Rome's little sequence.
Yes. But the good thing is that if he hasn't found it by that door right there, then he can just turn around and look for it again because there's not very far to go. Tools are basically from that wall from right there, and that's we have the front door.
I'll be fine.
And the back door.
I'll be fine.
So it'll be good. But yep, he's gonna be wrenching on his car, and I can't wait till when I come back to see what this thing looks like. So
I hope there's a bit done.
2 days, hopefully something will be done. But yeah, we did run into some problems, but we're gonna figure out how to get it fixed. So don't worry, guys. We will have a car together and running shortly. So, yep, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'm out. I'm headed to bed. I'm tired. Bye. Okay, so I just got back from the Pure Later event, and Jack's been basically here behind the scenes jamming on this thing. So I want to show you where we're at and what he's working on right now. Because he's got a long, he's done quite a bit while I've been gone the day and a half. So he's over here cutting some stuff. What are we cutting now? What are we doing?
Trying to get this thing that we have easy steering of some sort. So this wouldn't fit, and now it does.
So you basically cut the whole subframe, notched the subframe. So instead of the subframe going over there, it now just goes shoo, and is on one plane. As long as we keep one plane, we're still in the rule book, so we're still okay. We need to definitely reinforce it, but we should be able to get it in and out, as I guess from the bottom.
This way.
Yeah.
It comes out this way for some reason. Oh.
It just won't go in that way. Okay, that's weird.
No,
but and it's enough, right?
Yeah. I think
Enough clearance. So it's enough to get a belt in. I mean, it's going to be
tight.
Very tight, just enough for a belt. So as long as we have enough for a belt, we're going to plate this side, I guess, with some aluminum and probably plate, I don't know, we got to plate a lot. So, but I want to show you guys what else he got done. So we got this all done. The manifolds are down there. So he did the intake manifold. That's all done. He welded all of this for the intercooler piping, and the rest of the intercooler piping there is all done. It's all HPS stuff, so they hooked it up. And we're running our bubble clamp. Bubble. It's called a hump, and they always get mad at me when I order bubble stuff, but they know what I mean. So yeah, all HPS. Woo. And then he welded this guy on, and this just goes straight down. This one goes straight up. We got the water lines all done, so just some push lock down on the front. The exhaust manifold is on, and he finished the downpipe. So it's a lot of progress for sure. Got zip tie a couple things up, but radium catch can on. These guys have been super good to us. This is all radium fuel lines. It's all on here. This is on, and oh, that's my phone. And on top of that, he has motor mounts. So motor mounts are in, trans mounts are in. A lot of it is in, but there's still a lot to go. So I'm gonna jump off this guy filming and start making some lines, putting some nitrous stuff together, and we're gonna button this thing all up. We have well, we basically have 2 days till the event, so not a lot of time, but we got a lot to do. So let's start rocking. All right, so today is the day. Check it out. It is on the ground and ready to go. So we have finished everything in the rear, all the quick change stuff. I have the full exhaust on, everything that works with all of that. It looks super nice and tidy. Everything inside's good to go. Brought him back his valve cover because this is Sam's. We have the seat all modified for Jack to get ready to rock and roll. The pedals work. The gas pedal has the garage stick pedal stop, so that stops. And the most important part is that everything up here is complete and ready to go. You got a full engine in it. All the motor mounts and everything are done. Yep, full turbo systems in it. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. All the HPS stuff. It clears the hood by almost nothing, but it does clear the hood because I know a lot of people were concerned about that, including me. And look, we even notched the front for the pulley. So how we got it in is, look, we actually notched the front of the entire setup. Oh, there we go. So that's how we ended up getting this part in, was by notching it and yeah, pushing it up. So it is ready to go, guys. So we are headed to 961 Motorsports. We're gonna go throw this thing on the dyno. We need to put oil in it and just get it kind of ready, but I think this guy's ready to finally see his little car ride. So
I'm excited.
I think it'll sound really good. I think that's like the thing I'm the most pumped on this.
Yeah, it's gonna sound class. We're definitely tired now though. It's been a long
Last night we finished
days.
at like 2 o'clock or 2:30, and we just kept pumping. That's why we didn't even have time to film, because we didn't have time to do anything. So now what we're gonna do is turn this guy around. We're gonna push it into the trailer because it doesn't run yet. And yeah, go to Sam's. We need to get the engine harness in because that just came in today, and then it's going right on the dyno. So it's gonna be a little bit of time for the harness and wiring, but then it's dyno time. You'll see what this thing sounds like. You guys will be the first ones. Let's see. All right, so it's now 6 a.m. in the morning. We're still here.
The middle one is
We
signal,
are
so just the signal and the ground.
working on this. We got one more part of this.
Yeah, the ground and 12 volt.
High map works, anti-lag works, high idle works, nitrous arm works. all these buttons work.
6 o'clock in the morning.
It's 6 o'clock in the morning, and we're all still here. We have not left yet.
I finally get to meet you, sir.
Me?
After watching you competing in Driftmaster.
Yeah, you get to meet him.
I'm very tired.
You guys are half asleep, but it's okay. We still need a little bit of work on the seat back here, but it's all right. Sean's finishing up the wiring. He got the crank going, but the cam is pinned backwards, but that's why he put a Deutsch up there. So it's very easy for him to repin it, swap
Sean,
it,
you're hired.
and fix it. So he's been with us all night as well. Polly Pocket's over here. He's holding up the pole, so it's so it doesn't fall over.
He's supporting the lift.
Yep, supporting the lift.
I think the lift
Emotional.
is supporting me.
And yeah, so we're good. Sam's over here, messing with the laptop, getting it all tuned up with Mez, who's overseas, and hopefully this thing should start quite quickly. So I know I said that many hours ago, like 6 hours, 7 hours ago, but now we got fluids in it. Yeah, and we had a weird bell housing problem, so we had to get that figured out. But
Give it a shot, pal.
we're gonna crank it and see what happens. You ready?
Hold on.
Okay, no, hold on. Oh.
Mensen fixen we het
So now we have cam and crank signal. We're plugging in the injectors. This is gonna be first startup.
Sam looks like the whole workshop's gonna fall down.
Man, this is gonna be crazy.
Water pump running?
The water pump doesn't need to run yet, does it?
It runs by itself.
Okay, when does it turn on?
At 400 RPM.
Okay. So the water pump will turn on. Dude, we're excited because it's taken a long time to get to this. But everything looks great.
You tried the exhaust management gasket? I mean the studs?
Yeah. On the V-band.
And we'll find out if it
All right.
falls off.
Shotgun Mason?
With fuel? Tell me when. Tell me when to fire. You can tell we've been here. We're a little lethargic right now. We haven't slept. We slept 4 hours yesterday. No, we slept 4 hours 2 days ago. And we have to mount tires today, tune it and everything else. All right, here we go. So, we got fuel. I hear it. Are we ready? Are you sure we're ready to start this? Yeah. All right.
Is the ground connected for the ignition goes?
Yeah, the main ground is.
There's only one. We check the start.
Should we check it again?
We put a positive cable, right?
Yeah,
On the solder?
there's a big one over here. Yep.
Yeah, that way?
It's on ignition.
Go ahead. Hold on.
Oh jeez,
That way?
that was scary. That was a big pop and bang.
She's ready.
You reckon? Do her steam out now? She's like, fuck it, let's go.
Hopefully this thing works. It's quite cold too, by the way.
Freezing.
Yeah, we're freezing all night,
Yeah, it is cold.
but it's warm.
Cooling temperature is 13.
It's 13 degrees, it says, Celsius. But it's still pretty cold for us.
I'm glad someone here actually understands it.
Proper temperature reader.
Yeah.
Not
We-
7,000
We.
Fahrenheit and it's still fucking -3.
Oh, jeez. All right, this thing gonna start?
Low.
Okay, they're playing with something. Okay, we'll be right back. All right, she's running now, and she idles quite good. So I'm waiting for him to tell me what to do. We're gonna maybe give it a little whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. See what it does. Can I touch it a little bit? I want it to go. Got a little smoke, but that's out of the catch can, so that's normal. Brand new cold start, and it is very cold. I think it's just oil and ethanol. Alright, we're gonna let it idle for a little bit, and then once he tells me I can flip it, I'll turn the camera back on so you guys can hear it because it's super sharp. We're gonna idle up a little bit. Tell me up or down. That's 2,000. Can you walk to the back with this? Just for the exhaust? Make sure the camera. Press the button 3 times. Perfect. Thank you guys. All right, we're gonna start it back up here a little bit. Don't worry.
So we'll make it wiring up.
Let me stop it.
Okay. Oh, like that?
Mm-hmm.
To make it.
So pin.
And then what it is?
PW, what pin it
That'll be
is, what
super,
pin it
super
goes
easy.
to.
That way I know, because
Yeah.
I'm decent. Like, whoop, there we go. All right, so he's gonna hit it. Sweet.
His sleeve almost got sucked in. Your sleeve. Your shirt.
She is spicy. This car is gonna be so awesome to drive. Can't wait for this thing. We were driving it. Well, technically we're driving tomorrow. So we'll see. We need a windshield. We need a lot of stuff on this car to get it ready, but we're gonna see. Listen to this thing. Okay, so all of us are basically have decided to call it quits for right now. We have to let the car sit for 5 hours. So 5 hours is basically like 12 o'clock. So we will be back here at 12 o'clock. So we're burned out, we're tired. We're gonna go home, sleep for 4 hours, and turn around and drive right back up here. So give us 4 hours. We'll see you soon. Okay, so we're back here. Basically, we got up super early in the morning. Well, we got home at 7:30. Went to bed at 8. Slept for 3 hours. Got up at 11. Mounted 36 tires in the rain because it is raining outside, and then we're right back here again. So we're back here again, and man, Sam has not slept. We're draining the oil out of this thing so we can get it ready to go, and yeah, it's just gonna be a crazy time. So let's get the oil out of this guy, and then it's gonna go on the dyno very, very, very soon. So very big deal. Look at this. It looks so good. Yes, you're tired, bro.
Super tired.
This guy never slept. He never went to bed. He got he got home, showered and came right back. Dedication, bro. This is what it takes to make this all happen. Is it stupidity or is it dedication? It's one of those. So Anyways, we're gonna start taking some stuff out of the trailer that we need and go from there. But I just want to show you guys the car because it's. Yep, and it fired up last night. It ran, buddy. It's about to be on your dyno. It's about to be on your dyno. Bum, 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 bum.
Did you show them the new drift car?
Which one? No, the drift cart thing?
That's yours.
That's not mine.
You guys should start like a thing.
Bro, the thing is super loud too. It needs a muffler and exhaust on it. Yeah, in the rain it's probably great on the rain. So, okay. We're starting unloading stuff because we got a lot to do. Okay, so we're back here. Basically, we got up super early in the morning. Well, we got home at 7:30, went to bed at 8, slept for 3 hours, got up at 11, mounted 36 tires in the rain because it is raining outside, and then we're right back here again. So we're back here again, and man, Sam has not slept. We're draining the oil out of this thing so we can get it ready to go, and yeah, it's just going to be a crazy time. So let's get the oil out of this guy, and then it's going to go on the dyno very, very, very soon. So very big deal. Look at this. It looks so good. Yes, you're tired, bro.
Super tired.
This guy never slept. He never went to bed. He got he got home, showered, and came right back. Dedication, bro. This is what it takes to. This is what it takes to make this all happen. Is it stupidity or is it dedication? It's one of those. So, anyways, we're gonna start taking some stuff out of the trailer that we need and go from there. But I just want to show you guys the car because it's. Yep, and it fired up last night. It ran, buddy. It's about to be on your dyno. It's about to be on your dyno. Bum, 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 bum.
Did you show them the new drift car?
Which one? No, the drift cart thing?
That's yours.
That's not mine.
You guys should start like a thing.
Bro, the thing is super loud too. It needs a muffler and exhaust on it. Yeah, in the rain it's probably great on the rain. So, okay. We're starting unloading stuff because we got a lot to do. All right, so it's now dark again. Crazy, we've been here, it's basically 8 o'clock at night again. So we've been here all day and we're still battling the clutch. Not the actual clutch, something is getting stuck in the bell housing, pushing the thrust bearing forward, locking up the motor, and not letting anything spin. So, I don't know, we still have the transmission out. We're on transmission like number 3. We've tried 3 bell housings, we've tried everything, and we cannot figure out what, for the life of me, what it is. So, quite aggravating, but we will, yeah, we're gonna keep pushing. So we're gonna pull the bell housing back out for the 15th time and the clutch and see what it is. The last thing that it could be doing or touching is the pilot bearing in the back. So we're gonna test it, see what it is. Wish us luck. Okay, so moment of truth on this one. He's gonna fire it up, see how it does. Right, it's on the dyno. These guys are debating on where to strap this thing down to, but it's on the dyno. We are ready to go. Okay, so we got the car loaded up, made all the final dyno runs. It is now 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm super tired, crazy headache. But we're off. We're off to the house to load up Sally. Then we have to meet the guy to get the windshield in Jack's car, and then from there we go straight to the track. So I don't even know if we're gonna be able to sleep today at all. Yeah, craziness, but we gotta get it done. So let me take some fuel jug and stuff out of here, and then yeah, we're headed out. Okay, so we need a windshield for Jack's car, right? So we can drive. It's like 5 a.m. And look at this, he's on the side of the corner. Like literally on the side of the street corner.
Ready to go.
Next to Chaparral, bro.
No way.
So this is comedy. We're gonna make this happen right now. This is for real. All right, let's go, guys. Okay, I'll leave the truck running for you. Don't drive off without me. All right. Did you guys lock the side of the trailer or no? Okay, cool. All right, so this is literally happening right here. We're getting down. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
No problem, no problem.
Dude, ooh, we got a fresh window. We finished the car at 3:15 on the dyno. No. So I'll help you get up there because it's kind of crazy to get over.
Okay.
And these things, we can just pull these jugs and everything out of the way.
So it's just ready. All I have to do is shoot the glue.
And plop it down?
Yep.
Cool. All right, I'll start moving some stuff. So, yeah, this is definitely happening right now on the side of the road. That's rad. Okay, so we have made it. We're parked here next to Odie. Odie's got all of his body panels off on his one car. This is like his missile car here. And we are at Horse Thief. So, Forsberg came out. That means he's on Wisefab now, so definitely a Wisefab car. Hello, hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. How are you?
How are you?
What, are you wrong?
Oh, yes.
No, it's not.
Who are you?
What? Wait. You have something here.
You have Fluff. Were you sleeping on a pillow?
She was like, my best friend's gonna be there.
I am here. Don't you worry.
She's gonna be there.
I like your headband. It's kind of Christmassy.
I feel like your hand.
You feel what?
I feel like your.
You feel what? I cannot hear you.
You his brother or you?
No, it's wrong.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
She's wearing a lot of clothes.
Because it's cold out
Like,
here.
it's not wrong.
It's cold out here. That's why I said this is very cute, your little headband.
Thank you. Wait, you were right here?
I was right here the whole time next to you. I brought 2 cars. 2 cars.
Oh, one is that one and one is that one?
No, 2 in here.
2 in there? How do you
See?
I don't see one.
What's up, buddy? Very good.
Well, you're
Watch your feet. Boop. Good morning.
What's up, bro? How are you, dude?
Good. A little tired. Yeah. So, see, we have 2 cars today. It's gonna be fun.
My dad acted like it.
Yep.
And I was saying that I'm going to start right there until Rome comes for it to be next.
Well, I am right here, and you're good to go now. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? You made it.
Bro, I'm tired.
I bet.
We slept almost 1 hour.
I know.
We got off the dyno like 3:30.
You guys did it.
Bro, barely.
We were leaving Vegas, and I checked your location and it said you were leaving Sam. And I was like, how are you guys just now leaving Sam's? You got on the dyno at 12. And it was like 3:30, 4 a.m.
It was quite crazy. The strap situation's a little sketchy. Don't judge us.
We worked.
We have 3 straps holding 2 cars in.
We did what we could.
Just to let you know.
There's one in the middle.
The middle ones are tied together. One in the back and one in the front because that's all Habibi had.
Oh, we've done that. You're fine.
All right, that's good. I feel confident then. So, all right, we're gonna get this thing unloaded, start it up, and then go hit the track. Let's go. But
How you feeling? Good.
I'm tired, very tired. All right, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Are you holding up the Corvette?
Yeah, it's got a broken spring.
Yeah, sure it does.
We're just we done our first 2 laps, and
And the car was quite bad, I know. Yes.
it wasn't spectacular, that's for sure.
It was
but-
quite bad for many reasons, and this is one of them.
Yeah, we
So-
also aligned it last night in like 20 minutes at midnight with no sleep.
Yes.
So we also had no sleep last night, but we're aligning it a bit better today. So
Well, now we got the master down here.
Yeah.
Ryan will get you dialed in, don't you worry. He is a Wisefab official. He's even got the hat to prove it.
Well done.
So that one's working on this, and then this one, look at this. So, look, toe out, no problem. Toe in, massive problem. And here's why. That's not supposed to be like that. So bend the tie rod, and that's what we need to do. So we need to fix the tie rod, get that all set up. But for right now, I'm gonna eat a little, I think it's a ham or turkey or some kind of sandwich that my mom brought me. And hey mom, you're ringing. Your butt is ringing. See? So, all right, I'm gonna finish eating the sandwich, or start eating the sandwich. I finished eating the sandwich. We're waiting for Habibi to get here. Hopefully he gets there soon, and we'll go rip some laps. Don't know, hopefully. And hopefully there's no problem. And the problem we're having with the motor is that it's going into safety mode. So it's only making like 0.4, 0.6 bar. It goes into safety mode, and we don't know why. So Sam's gonna come, he's gonna take something off the bottom of the oil pan and check something. He thinks that the drain tube or something is hitting and is not allowing it to suck fluid when he's going up the hill. So hopefully that's not good, but hopefully we can fix it. So wish me the best, let's go. I'm a little tired, and I'm gonna eat some grapes and go for my quick lunch as these guys are thrashing and working hard out there. Yeah! Okay, so that's a wrap for these two cars. Basically it's over. We got Tarmo testing out some new Wisefab kit stuff on the new crazy carts. There we go. And yeah, it was a little rough at the beginning. We had power steering failures and like some weird engine scenario, and it didn't run very good. And then in the end, it all ended up working out, and it's quite good now. So hats off to that. Hats off to my guys who just thrashed through the whole thing over and over and over again. And man, this is not the end of today. We are still from here. Now we're going to go pick up and try and get all the wheels. So we have a whole nother mission to go to LAX right now. It's a 2.5 hour drive, so we're going to try and make sure we get there before they close. And yeah, that's what we have to do. But huge shout out to Brian and Jake and Will and everyone who thrashed to make this happen, because there's no way we would have done it without you guys. So we're still here thrashing, and my mom and pops came up in the Corvettes, and we have a great looking E36 that survived the week and the brand new 1 Series. So stay tuned for a lot more cool stuff. This is just the beginning. You're gonna see this guy around the paddock quite a bit now.